next one scheduled for 10.
As Robert wears the Snyder Tiger colors, for those that don't know. It's a big Jersey City high school, Snyder Tigers.
I like his ring entrance, you know, with the cage. That was cool.
Yeah.
We know that Katzourakis wants to get to the inside. The primary objective of Katzourakis offensively is to land that left hook to the body, and everything he does is in service of that, trying to open up a route to land that left hand.
Right. I like Terry's game plan already, you know, go up top, go to the bottom, you know, with that jab. Just got to be careful with the lazy jabs because Katzourakis is a good counterpuncher as well.
And he feinted him once there, and you saw Terry react. So that's something that Katz is looking at for later on in this fight, to be able to land some good counter shots after a feint.
Right, and I'm sure Terry's concerned about the power. You know, that's why he got the high guard.
A little bit of a chess match here in the first round.
Shot to the body there from Terry. You'd have to think the quieter this fight is, the better it is for Robert Terry. The busier it gets, the better it is for Katzourakis.
Right, it's already a good round for Terry already. You know, all his shots are to the body, but he probably landed maybe 7-8 shots already to the body. And this is winning rounds if you're not going to let your hands go enough.
And you see, he threw a 3 or 4 punch combination, then spin Katz around and put him on the ropes.
Yeah, the kid can fight. I mean, he spars with guys like Duran, and he can fight.
One of the things that Katzourakis' corner was concerned about, they said that Terry is very good at holding. And Terry didn't really agree with that assessment, but if that proves to be the case, that will be key for Katzourakis, just resisting those chances for rest for Robert Terry as he looks for that big left hook.
And you see Katz is the aggressor, at least with his feet, trying to walk Terry down, but Terry is letting his hands go as he moves.
Katz are letting those jabs go, get in because they're not necessarily fast, but they're getting in. Katz is just letting them do that. And Terry's having a problem landing shots up top. He needs a double jab like he just did to try and get it in, or maybe throw a feint to try and get an opening up top.
You know, Katz has yet to land a big shot on Terry. He's been able to evade those big shots on the ropes there. So what I see Katz doing is trying to close the distance and land a big right hand over the top, as he just did.
Katz has to come in with the jab as well, not just walk in.
Exactly, as I said earlier in the night.
And try and counter him. Those jabs are not that fast. I'm not seeing him throw faster jabs. Those jabs are not that fast. He should try and counter that jab, especially the ones up top.
I would say it's a decent round for Terry there. I would give him that first round.
The way you fight, you got to go back from the beginning. We wanted to put him on notice right at the beginning. Okay? Listen, you're using the jab, okay. But sometimes you got to feint behind the jab, then go behind the jab. But when you get close, you got to let both hands go. All right? As soon as you touch anything, if you hit him here or hit him here, as soon as you know you're close enough to let the hands go. So you got to let them go. All right? Body shot.
You're using 2 hands now. You did everything with your left hand that round, right? Now start moving that right hand too, right? Deep breath. You get busy. Start touching the body, finish up top. Every time your back hits the ropes, I want you going one way or the other. Don't stay on the ropes at all. The right gets sharp, right? Nothing weak, nothing slow, everything fast.
See Bobby Rooney in the corner of Robert Terry. He's been training Terry since the age of 15 after Terry's original trainer, Jimmy the Cat Dupree, passed away and closed his Jersey City gym.
Corey, you're talking about some Jersey City legends.
That's
Dupree.
right.
3-1, now 4-1.
You can hear Bobby Rooney in the corner of Robert Terry yelling 3-1, 4-1. In essence, trying to outwork Katzourakis, just touch him with stuff, keep moving that lead hand, especially if Katzourakis, to your point, Barack, is not jabbing his way in to this point.
That's right. See, all of those shots, all of those jabs are not landing. Some of them actually got through already, but they're just keeping them offset, and the judges are seeing the activity.
Yeah, we talked about Katz being the more active fighter in terms of volume going into into this fight, but Terry is the guy that's the busier guy tonight because Katz is waiting to get close enough to land a big shot, and Terry is not allowing it.
Yeah, he's fighting a totally different opponent than Villalobos. He's fighting someone who's in shape, who's gonna get on the inside and let his hands go. And so he knows he has to keep him away from him.
Well, Bobby Rooney agreed with our assessment yesterday that this fight could look like a faster-paced version of the Villalobos fight. So still someone who's coming forward, but KATZOURAKIS obviously with much better foot speed and much higher output than Villalobos was able to offer.
Right.
Oh, nice left hook there from KATZOURAKIS.
Snuck one in there.
But to Brock's point, I think that's the key. I think Katz needs to land that jab more often to be in better distance and land bigger shots. I mean, especially against a guy like Terry who is jabbing you. So you can't just come in trying to land big shots.
Exactly. I mean, throw the jab. It doesn't have to land. Give him something to look at.
Something. Give him some angles, some looks. Jab to the body, jab to upstairs. Katz lands a good left hook there on the ropes.
Right, because Robert was trying to spin out that way, and he got caught with that left hook. You know, trying to spin out to his right instead of his left.
Terry doing well with these shoe shine combinations to the body, the heavier work coming from KATZOURAKIS. Not all of it landing cleanly to this point.
Right, none of those shots are hard, but some of them are landing and scoring points. But he's gonna have to land something significant so he can gain the respect of Katz.
He's catching a couple of good shots there, not getting hit as much.
Final 10 seconds of round 2. Robert Terry continuing to move and keep KATZOURAKIS off of him as KATZOURAKIS just misses with a sweeping left hook.
Better round for Katz. He landed a few left hooks in that fight.
Right in that round. And at the end, that last exchange, it came off of a jab. The jab made Terry move his head. But he's going in straight with these left hooks. He's leading with left hooks, you know, trying to hit him with something powerful to get him out of here. And there's the jab that I was talking about. You got to come in there with the jab.
Take a look at the live punch stats here, courtesy of CompuBox. See Robert Terry busier than KATZOURAKIS thus far, outlanding him 30-24.
Stalking you down, right? Take a deep breath. All right, a little more water. Move.
And a lot of those landed shots into the body.
I tell you, Robert Terry is silently outboxing these guys. And I think Katz needs to make a statement in this next round and turn things around, because I would possibly give Terry the first 2 rounds, or maybe 1-1.
Maybe 1-1, but when you only got a 6-punch difference and most of your shots is to the body, it might look like Katz is winning to the judges.
Right.
Round 3 underway.
You got to think, Brock, will those body shots start to take an effect on Katz a little later on in the fight?
We also have to wonder if this fight keeps this same pattern, let's say for 5-6 rounds, how are the judges seeing it at that point? Because then it becomes that conundrum of, yes, Terry is a little bit busier than KATZOURAKIS right now, but do you like the weight of KATZOURAKIS' punches? Do you like that forward pressure? What are the judges seeing right now?
100%
as a judge.
Listen, it's not like he's outlanded him 10 shots to 1. It's he only had a 4-punch advantage. Right. So obviously the bigger shots, you win the round.
Yeah. And Katz is obviously throwing the hardest shots in there. But are they landing? I mean, it's not about just throwing hard shots, Brock. You got to land.
KATZOURAKIS catching those shots up top. Robert Terry very, very relaxed in his approach. Just very relaxed as a human being as we take a look at the vibe cam, which is being worn by the referee right now. See that left hook just missing for Terry. And another one.
Seems like Katz He's throwing every shot with bad intentions. He's not placing his shots. He's throwing hard, and they're not all landing. I wonder what Ronnie's saying in the corner here, because he has to do something.
Let's send it over to Barack, who is in Robert Terry's corner.
More than 1 and 2. Be 5 there. There you go.
Hey, Robert, do you think your fighter's winning this fight?
I think he won the first round. He's winning this round right now, in my opinion.
And do you want him to sit down on his punches or just touch him?
For right now, I don't mind touching him. Once in a while, I want to put something on it. Once in a while, not load up, but let him feel something.
Has he said anything about Katz's power? No. All right, thank you, Robert. Good luck.
Thanks so much, Barack. 2 of the best left hooks to the body thus far in the fight landed during that sequence, Doc.
Right. From Katz.
From Katz.
Yeah. Katz is the faster fighter. He's beating Terry to the punch in this round.
KATZOURAKIS doubling, tripling up on that left hook. Starting to find some confidence offensively here in the 3rd round as we're inside the final 10 seconds. A stiff jab to the body and then a right hand from KATZOURAKIS, and that'll do it for round 3.
Good round for Katz.
You see Terry's trainer kind of saw it the way I saw it. First round went to Terry because he just landed more shots, and then Katz picked it up in the 2nd round, but was landing harder shots. So he knew his guy got the first round. He thought his guy was winning that round, but maybe Katz turned it around.
I think Katz turned it around at the end and stole that round.
I'm fighting for my family. I'm fighting for my kids. 2 kids I'm fighting for. I want to be a great role model for them. And I want them to look back on some of these moments and be able to watch and say, wow, that's my dad, and be inspired by that alone. It means the world to me.
Want him to feel something. Don't let him get comfortable. You gotta catch him with something. Don't get lazy. Stay busy. Stay busy and sharp.
I think Katz is picking up the pace here and finding the right distance and land some big shots.
Kids are the best motivation, I'll tell you that. Like he was saying, kids are the best motivation. Makes me to go to work.
Well, to your point, Aga, I think that shift in momentum is being reflected in the advice from Bobby Rooney right now in Terry's corner. You heard him say, hey, you got to catch him with something. Keep being busy, but at some point you're going to have to get his respect, because right now you're seeing one man putting everything into his shots, and Terry, you know, touching KATZOURAKIS, but not really sitting down on a whole lot.
Yeah, you got to put some mustard on some of those shots.
He heard that. He
landed a nice looping.
I don't know if it landed, but he shot it.
It grazed Katz.
See, now that one touched Katz, but it was a pity pat. It's like, I'm going to touch you, and I want to get out of there.
See, when Terry throws that double jab like that, it puts him in a good spot. From there, he can let a couple of combinations go. He hasn't done it in this round yet.
I mean, the game plan, oh, he's put a little bit more behind it. None of these are, powerful shots.
What I like about Terry is that when he throws those combinations, it always ends with a weave. He always tries to get away from when he catches shots. He's doing that well. He's evaded a lot of shots like that tonight.
And maybe his game plan is, I just want to pepper him, bring him to the later rounds. Maybe he'll slow down. Maybe I can sit down on my shots. Or maybe he's trying to lull him to sleep with these, these shots, kind of like what Loma does, and then all of a sudden rips you
tap,
one.
rip, tap, tap, rip.
Good jab, KATZOURAKIS. And like I said before, that's what I think he should. There you go. Work his way in with
Good
that
jab to the body, yes.
Good right hand from Terry.
Yeah.
And spin out the way.
And look, when Katz has Terry on the ropes, he's throwing 1 or 2 shots. He's not putting combos together. Terry is doing that and then spinning off.
Yeah, there's constant foot pressure from KATZOURAKIS, but he is being outworked volume-wise by Robert Terry. I'm sure we'll see the CompuBox totals again, but through 3 rounds, Terry was a little bit busier as he cracks KATZOURAKIS over the top with a nice right hand.
KATZOURAKIS is concerned more about the harder shots. He's trying to place harder shots.
Tough fight to score, guys, to this point.
When speaking with Katzourakis earlier this week, he felt that he could get Terry out of there maybe in less than 6 rounds. And you're seeing the body language and the approach of a fighter who clearly believes that. He's willing to just walk through this because he really does think that one of these left hooks is going to do the job.
And maybe he trusts in his conditioning. Maybe he's ready to be at that pace for 10 rounds, and we'll see.
Nice left hook to the body there from Katzourakis a moment ago.
I don't know how Terry took those shots.
That's a hard left hook, and that one got the crowd into it as Terry fighting his way out of trouble here. Good end of the round there for ANDREAS Katzourakis.
After I start touching him and he feels my power, he's going to be even more reluctant to throw. It's going to give me even a bigger advantage. He leaves himself too much open, and I'm going to capitalize on those opportunities. I've sacrificed so much in my career to be where I am right now, so I feel like as soon as I win this tournament, he's going to put me in the right position to win the world title.
See, that tells you his game plan right there, and that's why he's fighting the way he's fighting, because he believes that once he feels his power, he's going to be reluctant to throw a shot. And it kind of looks like that, but I think that was the game plan anyway for Robert Terry to come in here to touch and move.
We're live. See the Greek community out in full force here in Atlanta, Georgia, cheering on their man, ANDREAS Katzourakis, as he takes on Robert Terry here in our first of 2 semifinal matchups. We'll see if Katzourakis can continue to build momentum here. We've seen Robert Terry have to endure a war in the past. The only blemish on his record wasn't an 8-round draw, an absolute war against Raul Sanchez on Showbox. And he might have to dig deep to pull out the victory in this one.
For sure. Good, great triple jab by Katz there. And they all landed. I think we've been saying it all night, Barack. That's the money shot for Katz.
I'm sure Ronnie in the corner is telling him that you need to jab your way in. And now he's cutting off the ring, but the last round he was kind of following him around.
Katz might have found a little sweet spot here as far as distance, because he's able to land a little easier than he has early in the fight.
Well, that's what a jab would do for you. Jab your way in there. Get the distance from the jab.
Nice overhand right from Katzourakis a moment ago.
I love when Katz does his body shots, but I think he should do the body shots in between shots. Catch him while he's throwing a shot, and then I hurt him more.
Nice right hand to the body from Katzourakis.
I tell you, Katz look like he's in hell of a shape. He's not slowing down at all.
No, both of these guys look pretty conditioned.
Yeah.
Ronnie Shields said that Katzourakis is the fighter in his gym that motivates other fighters to work even harder. He said he wouldn't name names, but there are other fighters in his gym that maybe weren't working all that hard, and when Katzourakis comes around, they feel like they have to catch up with him. As that shot from Terry straight quite a bit low.
Wasn't intentional. Katz is landing a good left hook to the body. Seems like Terry felt that
this round is good for Katz, and it might be slowing Terry down a little bit.
Katzourakis trying to whip that uppercut to the body. And that is a combination that he likes, when he throws that uppercut to the head and then throws the left hook. Kind of the Canelo Alvarez combination, the pet combo that he likes to go to. Pop the head up with the uppercut, then throw the left hook to the body.
Yeah, that's his money shot.
Left hook up top there from Katzourakis. And those left hooks are landing with more frequency. And there's some more zip on these shots.
I think Katz is overwhelming Terry just a little bit.
Yeah, definitely taking a little bit of fight out of Terry.
Good round for Katz. Another good round for Katz.
All right, let's send it over to Overtime Tom, who's standing by with the Robert Terry camp.
Thank you, fellas. I am down here with Aiden Calcaterra, who's a training partner of Rob Terry's. What do you think about the fight so far? How do you think Rob's doing?
I got 5-0. Rob's looking great. He's not there to be hit. He's landing most of his shots. He's doing great.
And you guys train out of New Jersey. What's it like seeing him in the gym? What's kind of his motivation? What do you like seeing from him?
It's phenomenal. He inspires all of us. He's the best guy in our gym. He inspires every single one of us. He's doing great. He's really doing great.
And I feel the New Jersey, you repping it. Yeah. Where does that rank in the boxing states?
Jersey's the best boxing state, hands down. Best boxing state.
I'll let the fellas debate that. Back to you guys.
Aiden, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna slap you in your face. First of all,
we all know Brooklyn is
he's super biased. I like that he loves his guy, you know, but obviously it's not a 5-0 shutout. No way. He just finished a round that really wasn't that good for him, you know. But he is doing pretty good. And to say Jersey is the best boxing state, there's no proof of that.
I'm Canadian. I'm staying out of this debate entirely.
Well, Turo Gotti, you know, from Canada and in Jersey City, Corey. So,
yeah, but he wasn't one of the best. You know, he was just a great fighter to watch.
Before we get back to action, I'm just going to sprinkle Sam Langford, George Dixon in there. All right, Lennox Lewis, pride of my hometown of Kitchener, Ontario.
There you go, brother.
Best heavyweight.
There you go. He said he wasn't getting involved. You see that? Look at that.
Backing out.
I think the best thing Katz could have done in this fight is start throwing the jab. And he's throwing it like a rocket.
Yes. Definitely.
Terry has a nice lead right hand there.
Yeah, that's a good right hand from Terry a moment ago, but you can see the jab of KATZOURAKIS getting a little bit heavier.
You know, while Rob was winning rounds with his work rate, you know, I think Katz was always confident. He was like, eventually I'm going to break him down, he's going to slow down, and this is what we're going to get. I'm going to be able to get my shots off a lot better. And you even see Terry, because he's not moving as much or really throwing as many shots, he's sitting down on his punches a little bit more now. Yeah. Switch to southpaw position, Terry.
Pass it right back.
We'll take a look at the punch stats right now. KATZOURAKIS outlanding Terry by about 9 shots, and these are live totals courtesy of a CompuBox, but Robert Terry still busier overall than KATZOURAKIS, which reflects exactly the fight that we're seeing right now.
Oh, don't let Aiden see these punch stats.
Nice shot there from Terry, a nice counter left hand.
Good response from Terry.
Yeah, he's feeling these shots though. Yeah. Still got some legs in him though.
Katz is landing some body shots too. I think that has slowed Terry down.
Well, it's frankly difficult to read the body language of Robert Terry because he's so relaxed as a human being, but even in his punch delivery, you know, he's kind of, this might be an odd comparison, but you watch like Jared Hurd fight, right? He's really, really relaxed in everything that he's doing. Sometimes it looks like something else is happening, but he's not necessarily fading.
That's a good assessment, Corey, because that's exactly who Robert Terry is outside the ring and in the ring.
Yeah, but the only thing is that when you're fighting a fight like this and that's your game plan, you need your legs. You need your legs like he was in the first round and the third round. See, there you go. You need to be on your toes. You need to be moving.
KATZOURAKIS cutting off that exit point with the left hook. Now jabbing to the body as the seconds tick away in round 6.
It might have been a Katz round, but it was a better round for Terry than the last one.
I think Katz was winning that round big, but Terry answered back.
And that was the best probably right hand of the round from Katz. It was an overhand right that snuck in there. And like I said, when he's not moving a lot or not punching as much anymore, Terry is sitting down on his shots, and some of those are landing.
I mean, double the body shot and then the uppercut. Double the body shot and then the uppercut. Okay? Okay? Give me another drink. Just a little one. All right? I gotta have that. Start digging the body. I want to double it up on that side, though. Okay? Just a tiny cut is nothing. Right. All right? How good is my eyes? Okay. I understand. But just keep your, you stay close though. Move your hand.
Definitely just a tiny cut over KATZOURAKis' left eye, because I didn't even notice that. Yeah. But it is. It looks like it's right on the
eyelid. You gotta get that towel and try to get. You say you got decent eye.
You see a little bit of a trickle of blood coming down the face of KATZOURAKis. We'll see if that's impacting him in any way. You see him blinking quite a bit, but not pawing at it. Round 7 begins.
We've seen plenty of times how cuts change the dynamics of fights.
Terry coming up firing here in round 7, putting his shots together. Hard body shots from Terry right now. Now climbing the ladder with some hooks up top.
You got a firefight right now in the middle of the ring. Terry said, I'm going to go to the body, take some steam off of your punches.
As we mentioned, the quieter this fight is, it might seem like the best case scenario for Robert Terry, but he's never shied away from trench warfare either.
Right. And I love what you said about him last night. He is super relaxed in there.
Hard to read at times. Couldn't tell if he's hurt or if he's feeling great.
I just think he needs to, put a little bit more steam on those shots.
As he did when he came out of the corner at the start of this round. But do they have enough steam to keep Katz off him is the question. Obviously not yet.
Leaping left hook there from KATZOURAKis, partially caught by the right glove of Robert Terry, who shoots that right uppercut right through the middle.
And this is a totally different game plan of Robert, maybe because of the shots that he's endured already. He's not fighting from the jab. He's not, he's fighting this inside fight. He's allowing Katz to be in the phone booth with him.
He's having success there at times.
You see Ronnie Shields in the corner of ANDREAS KATZOURAKis. We can listen in.
Come on, let him go.
He's just saying let your hands go because he got him in position.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. You better towel, but let that towel out.
Nice left hook to the body there from KATZOURAKis. He brings it back up top.
Keep ducking, there you go.
Has most of the encouragement coming from Ronnie Shields right now. And not to say, guys, that there aren't technical adjustments being made, but clearly the game plan of KATZOURAKis is just one of persistence. It's keep doing the thing you've been doing from round 1 onwards and hope that it breaks the other guy down and that he slows down.
The technical advice that Ronnie gave him in the corner was double up to the jab and then come up with the uppercut. Now he has been doubling up with not the jab, but to the body and then come up with the uppercut. Now he has been doubling up to the body, but I haven't seen the uppercut yet.
Well, sometimes that's all a fighter needs, a push and not technical advice.
Right. Yeah, because basically he's doing what he says to do. He's on him already. So he's just saying, go ahead, let's go. Let your hands go. Another good round for Katz. Not that Terry wasn't fighting back, and he was trying to dig in that right there. The right hand missed, but that was a good left hand by Terry. But the hard shots this particular round was from Katz on the inside.
Okay? I need both hands working. Okay? You got to come back now. Okay? We got to stop this guy. All right? You got 3 rounds left. All right? You got to work. All right? I need you to work your ass off right now. Okay? I need you both hands. All right? This is it. This is the grit. You got to grind right now. Right now it's the grind. Okay? I need you to grind. Let's go to work.
Very interesting advice and tone in the corner of ANDREAS KATZOURAKis. You heard Ronnie Shields say, you've got to stop this guy. Now, you wonder, does that mean that Ronnie himself thinks that his fighter is down, or does he just think that's the correct advice to light a fire underneath his fighter right now?
It could be, no, he definitely doesn't think he's down. But what it is he sees that he has the opportunity. He sees that he's slowed down. He's not fighting that same fight he was fighting before. Stop him. He knows what he can do. He's saying stop him. Don't just walk away with a unanimous decision.
Also, he wants his fighter to make a statement tonight. A lot of eyeballs on this tournament.
I would also say, guys, Robert Terry is doing a lot of quiet, sneaky work on the inside, and I'm sure that there are people watching this fight who are seeing this fight in an entirely different way. If you're watching from a Robert Terry perspective, there still is a lot to like about what he's doing right now.
Very true. Very true. He's definitely got a fan in me. You know, of course, I want to see him sit down. There you go. Those punches like that a little bit more.
Step around or punch.
But I say if you still have the energy, that's what you do. You jab like that and you move.
Up the middle,
Go back
up
to
the
what you
middle,
was
up the
doing in
middle.
the beginning. Oh, that was
Up the middle, right uppercut, right uppercut.
Took it really well.
Right uppercut.
Bobby
Go
Rooney
up
in
the
the
middle.
corner
Now go up the
of
middle. with
Robert
it.
Terry as we can listen in.
Straighten it out a little bit.
Terry's having starting it's a good round for Terry so far.
Make that little weave.
So
Get your head on the
even
other
on the
side.
ropes, even
Rob,
on
get
the
your
back
head.
foot.
Now you gotta work. There you go.
So Terry, think about throwing that right uppercut about 10, 15 seconds ago. That's what they're calling for in the corner. You see, there it is.
Nice.
Just trying to lull Katzourakis to sleep, circling to his left, trying to walk him into that shot.
Pull and hook, pull and hook.
In this
Hold
round,
up right
Terry
there.
has landed more shots.
There you go. Now jab. Quick two. Do it again. Do it again. There you go. Now step around.
I just want you to be wrong.
Oh, there you go, Rob. There you go.
Three
Pull
excellent
down,
left
pull
hooks in
down.
a row, followed by a right hand for Robert
Pull down
Terry,
with the
just
right
obeying exactly what Rooney is asking
Get a
for.
little
He's
bit.
saying
There you
pull and
go.
hook,
Yeah,
pull and
yeah.
hook. Just slightly moving Katzourakis to
Don't
the
get lazy,
side to
don't get
land
lazy.
that
Weave
left
and
hook a couple times in a row.
Terry is really comfortable right in
Rob,
there
when
in
he
that
misses with that
pocket.
big shot, you gotta touch him.
I think Terry's always comfortable, even when things are
Nice
very
uppercut.
uncomfortable.
I'm impressed with that. And Katz was really focusing on the body,
Work, work.
trying to get him
Jab
to drop
right
his
uppercut.
hands so he can go to the head now. I like the way Katzourakis is trying to go in with a jab, and ever so slightly, Terry is just pushing that jab away. Pushing that jab away. Just beautiful work. Might not be winning the fight, but it's just some subtle, beautiful work, as Corey was saying.
I would say he won this round.
I'm an action-packed man, so they can say whatever they want. Winning this tournament, I feel like it'll change my life. I've been working most of my life for an opportunity like this, so I'm definitely gonna take full advantage of that. I feel like that's what's gonna make me win this whole thing. Tiger against the cat. The Tiger's gonna be victorious.
Call that line a bar.
You were right.
That was a bar. The Tiger is gonna beat the cat.
Step around. Rip that hook to the body, up the middle. Right? Deep breath.
Hey guys, something that we haven't thought about in the tournament, what happens if there's a possible draw?
That's what we've got overtime rounds for, gentlemen.
What the hell is that? Exactly. What the hell is a draw?
That was a layup for you guys, Dan.
You messed up overtime. You messed up on that one.
With 2 to go here in our first of 2 semifinal matchups between ANDREAS Katzourakis and Robert Terry. What do you like, the pressure, the power of ANDREAS Katzourakis, or do you like the busyness, the movement of Robert Terry, a potentially very interesting one on the scorecards right now, as seems to be reflected by the tone in the corner of Katzourakis?
I like them both. You know, I like both styles. That's why as a judge, you got to pay attention to who's landing more. You know, and it's hard to judge these kinds because as soon as somebody lands, okay, they're up. And the next person lands, okay, now they're up.
That's why this tournament is so matched so well. The Rock did say going into this fight it was a 50-50 fight.
The Rock is usually right. You know, how many times I got to prove that?
Been wrong a few times.
But again, this is why, again, CompuBox is not how you score rounds, but it is why it's such an interesting analytical tool because the folks counting at CompuBox, they're tasked with only looking at one fighter. What is that fighter doing? What are they landing? A judge is obviously looking at the totality of the fight, so it's interesting to cross-reference what's going on with what the folks at CompuBox are counting.
Man, very well said. Very well said. I'm looking at the Terry that I saw in the first round. You know, moving, fighting a little bit from long distance.
The Katz is still throwing one punch at a time, and that's been a problem for the rounds that he hasn't won. Has a little sweat.
Katz just has that power to slow you down, you know, after a couple of shots to the body. He'll make you, you know, stop moving as much.
Both guys are in good condition. Still going at a decent pace in round number 9.
I'm just in love with Terry's timing, when he times that jab and pushes it away, like literally doesn't even move his head.
Timed that right hand a moment ago. It's truly amazing that Terry has the conditioning that he does, given, of course, that he works those overnight shifts.
He's going to work right after this.
He might be. Well, after he gets off work, he does his road work running all the way down Kennedy Boulevard. You like that reference?
Yeah, I do. How does a guy from Canada know about Kennedy Boulevard? How does he know these things?
Got a couple sky miles.
I'll tell you, not only that, the body shots that Katz have landed has landed in this fight, and Terry's still showing that condition.
A lot of miles being put on the tires of both of these men. A tough physical fight that will head into the 10th and final round.
That was a good round for both of these guys. I'd love to see the point stats on that. It kind of looked like Terry probably landed more shots. Obviously, the harder shots like that left hand to the body is from Katz. But look, he's ducking, he's moving. Yeah. Even on the inside, he's actually getting away from shots and landing shots like that left hook right there and moving away. And right after that, he slipped the left hand from Katz.
One guy I wouldn't want to be tonight is a judge for this fight.
Really good round. I love the camera angle, but that was a really good round for Terry.
Okay? And then come with the uppercut on the right side. Double the hook on the left, uppercut on the right side. Then go pick his head up, then come back with another hook on the top. Okay? You gotta work up and
Stop punching, non-stop, right? Hooks on both sides, up and down. Let's go.
Let's go! Stop playing with us, let's go!
I think both of these guys are going to go out here guns blazing in this one.
They might have to. This is the 10th and final round of what has been an ultra-competitive, ultra-physical battle in this semi-final matchup between KATZOURAKIS and Terry.
That double jab is nice coming from Katz. Good blocking as well from Katz.
See some desperation in the approach and in the gait of KATZOURAKIS right now. But back comes Terry with a nice left hook.
Good job. Haymakers. Yeah. Put some steam behind those shots now.
Now Terry said, okay, I'm going to jab you now, since you jabbing me.
Nice jab from Terry, nice right hand, right over the top of it from KATZOURAKIS. This is just good, high-level, competitive boxing in the 154-pound division. Two guys going at it for a berth in the tournament finals.
In the center of the ring.
Good right hand, handed by Tourney.
KATZOURAKIS really bringing the heavy pressure here in this round. Robert Terry right there to meet him.
When you're fighting a guy like Terry, it's important, the power puncher or not. All right, you see you can't get him out of there. You know what you do? You got to out-hook him. You got to out-punch him.
Just weaved 3 hooks in a row. Got away from those shots, and now he landed overhand right.
Something Terry has done so well throughout this fight, rolling underneath shots, and then just scoring to the body. Not the devastating body shots, but with volume to the body, where there's a big right hand from Terry a moment ago. KATZOURAKIS.
Well, Terry's trying to close the show. Katz is trying to close the show. What a round.
this round. Wow.
The crowd is on their feet here in Atlanta.
Guys leaving all out on.
Tourney got a good chin. But that right hand from Katz was forcing the top.
Final 10 seconds. All-out warfare in the final round as these men battle for a life-changing victory.
Wow. What a fight. What a round. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10-round all-out war, we have a decision. Judge Cronin scores about 98-92 in favor of KATZOURAKIS. Judge Oliver, 98-93 in favor of Terry. And Judge Gilbert scores about 98-92 in favor of the winner by way of split decision. And moving on to the finals of the OTX Super Welterweight Tournament. From Athens, Greece, ANDREAS KATZOURAKIS.
So Andreas Katsourakis heads to the tournament finals.